Claudia. I don't know if you can hear me. I always envisioned you were in heaven. If you are, I hope there's a place where you can forget me. I forget your brother, your son. Forget how I came to be. Well, that sounds like heaven, don't it?
Yes, I understand that, but she's not cover material, John. I know that, but she's not the Crimson brand. Yes, email the proposal to me and I'll look it over. Are you all right? Would you like me to call someone?
I appreciate the gesture, but I'm pretty comfortable right here.
What's going on?
Why don't you ask your boyfriend? I'd imagine he's riding pretty high right now. Which means he's only got further to fall. Shouldn't you be getting back to work, Kate? Working on that proposal? Who is that poor girl anyway?
The poor girl is a no-name actress who's been given a lead in a trilogy by a very famous director.
Lucky her.
Yeah. Oh, this could make her career if it doesn't break her first. Poor thing. She's very young and vulnerable, and she's willing to completely transform herself to please this much older, demanding man. At any rate, her publicists have the pick of any magazine cover.
Except Crimson, right?
That's right. Call me an idealist, but I don't see the point in profiting over a very unhealthy situation.
But she's old enough to say yes, right? Never mind the fact that she doesn't know what the hell she's agreeing to. Never mind the fact that she doesn't have any world experience. Probably be too late before she realizes she's cut out her own heart and left a hole in herself that'll never be filled.
Well, that is a very compassionate statement for an actress whose name I haven't mentioned.
Yeah? Well, what about you, Kate? You believe in compassion?
Of course.
Yeah? You think it's a weakness or a virtue?
I think it's both. I think it's a necessary virtue and a weakness worth having.
And then you might as well get yourself a new boyfriend. Because Sonny Corinthos, he doesn't know from weakness or empathy or mercy in any sense of the word. The only thing he believes in is the greater glory of Sonny Corinthos.
Boy, this sounds very familiar to me. Yeah, sounds like you're starting another war.
Just think I'm the one that wanted peace.
Oh, and I guess your good intentions went on sabbatical the night Sonny got shot in his restaurant?
I didn't do that. But Sonny found it in him to retaliate. Found something he wasn't meant to.
Well, I don't even know what that means. But what I'm telling you is that it all boils down to the same thing with you, Johnny. Violence.
If I wanted Sonny dead, he'd be in the ground.
Oh, so you spared him out of compassion?
What Sonny did is gonna take on a life of its own, Kate. And a lot of people are gonna be sorry. I think Sonny's hiding.
What are you talking about?
Everybody's got their secrets, whether they realize it or not.
No, Sonny doesn't have the luxury of secrets, Johnny. Everybody knows his reputation, his alleged crimes, his different children with different mothers.
Oh, why are you with him?
That is none of your business.
But he's an arrogant thug. He lies, he manipulates. He cares about just one thing, and that's Sonny Corinthos.
Is that right?
Yeah. Wait a minute, please don't tell me you're not going to say that he cares about his kids, right? I think you know better. A man who puts his kids in the line of danger, who uses them as possessions, that's not a good father.
Oh, because you know what it's like to be a father, don't you? Maybe you're talking about your own father. Is that what this is about? Do you have a fight with Anthony? Now you want to come and blame it all on Sonny?
Sonny hates me so much it blinds him. He uses weapons that he knows nothing about. If you remember when he tried to blow my car up and he almost blew up his own daughter instead? Guess he hasn't learned his lesson.
What lesson's that, Johnny?
Karma's a bitch, Kate. I'm gonna pay back Sonny what he's given to me, with interest, as soon as I find the right ammunition.
It's crazy. On a good day, you gotta get ready for him to come after you.
You think I don't know that he was already in here trying to, talk me down and talking nonsense? I saw him. He was hurting. I see it in his
I
eyes.
have some ideas for the restaurant. Is this a good time?
Yeah.
All right, I'll talk to Bernie about King Street.
Okay, this place needs a lot of work, so tell Bernie to call the guy at the county clerk's office about the permits I told you. Right?
Okay.
Did I just witness graft and corruption in action,
Well, no,
Sonny?
it's just nice to have a lot of friends, you know. I mean, you're gonna figure that out when we have to get permits for this place.
Well, speaking of revisions,
Yeah?
I've been working a lot. You want to see them?
Yeah.
They are the new and improved restaurant. In with the new, out with the old.
Whoa. Look at those, look at the marble floors. You don't do anything halfway, do you?
You sure this is a good time to do this?
Why would you ask?
Well, I just ran into Johnny down by the harbor.
Was he walking or floating?
You think that's funny?
No, not really, but...
He seemed very upset. I thought he was in an accident. I offered to call someone.
Why would you even bother?
Compassion.
He doesn't deserve it.
Anyway, I asked him what was wrong, and he told me that I should speak to you about that.
We had unfinished business. I finished it. And guess what? Without bullets.
Is that supposed to reassure me?
You know what? This is nice. What? I like these right here. Look.
Yeah. Are you sure you won't have any regrets that it won't be the carbon copy of our place where we had our first date?
Fortunato's gone. Right? This booth, though, does look like the first time that we... Remember our old booth?
No, it doesn't.
Right? No?
Oh, wait, it does. Oh, you know, I didn't catch that. I thought I changed it all. Huh.
Just gone.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Just like that, you just crumple it up? And
Well, you know
toss it
why?
away.
Because this is about you and me now. It's just in the present, and nothing or nobody is going to get in our way. They just blew up the King Street pier, and I own that. I bought that property yesterday, and the cops are going to be coming to me, and they're going to be asking me questions. I had nothing to do with it. I have an alibi. So, can you give it back? Make this go away. Get back to me. Whew.
For a man whose brand new pier just exploded, you don't seem too upset.
Well, you know, it's just a tear down, and, you know, Johnny saved me the hassle of going after a demolition permit.
How do you know it was Johnny?
What else was he doing in the middle of winter at the harbor? He was watching it go up. And I'm sure he enjoyed himself.
Well, he didn't appear to be enjoying himself when I saw him.
Well, okay, well, maybe he should maybe take a trip to get, you know, forget about his problems. Like you did. How was San Francisco?
Oh, you know, work.
Yeah?
Work.
You didn't have enough time to enjoy the city?
No, I didn't.
Da-da.
The photo shoot was such a mess. I spent all my time just trying to fix it. You know.
Yeah. Did you get the flowers I sent you? Your suite, 1214?
Mm-hmm.
Excelsior? Your favorite room that you always use? Bayview? You didn't check in, did you?
Did you get me flowers? I'm surprised because the management at the Excelsior is usually very efficient.
Oh, so you were there that they just got your room wrong?
I mean, they could have at least notified me that you got me flowers.
Well, they're not obligated. I mean, especially since you weren't at the hotel.
Well, with the rates they charge, at least they could have done was provide me some discretion.
Okay, so why are you trying so hard not to tell me that? Were you there or were you not there?
I had a change of plans.
So, where were you? Why couldn't you tell me?